Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's take a look at trying to understand the Pythagorean theorem using Cheez-Its. So the Pythagorean theorem is an equation that you can use to find any missing side of a right triangle as long as you have two of the sides. So the theorem, the equation is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, so we have a right triangle and we know it's a right triangle because of this 90-degree angle. So the Pythagorean theorem allows you, again, to find any missing side of a right triangle as long as you have two of the other sides. So let's take a look at the sides of this right triangle. So this is side A and this is side B. These are called your legs of your right triangle. These are the shorter sides of this triangle, and A and B are your legs because they form the right angle. So find the two sides that are forming your right angle, that are touching your right angle, and those are A and B. So this can be A or side B, and this could be A or side B. These are your legs, your two shorter sides. Now the side directly across from your right angle is your hypotenuse. That's side C, the hypotenuse. It is the longest side of your right triangle. Again, A and B are your legs. These are the two shorter sides. They form your right angle, and the side directly across from your right angle is your side C, your hypotenuse, and that's your longest side. Okay, so basically this equation says that if you take side A and you square it, make a square out of it, you take side B and you make a square out of it, and you add those two squared sides together, that will equal side C squared. So let's test that out using Cheez-Its. Okay, so we're going to take a right triangle, such as this one right here, and we're going to square each side. We're going to take this side and make a square out of it. We're going to take side B, your other leg, and make a square out of it. And then we're going to take side C and make a square out of it and see what happens, okay? Okay. So let's take a look at this right triangle, side A, B, and C. All right, so let's say that side A is 3 square units long. So I'm going to use the Cheez-Its to form side A. So 3 square units long. And then let's take side B, and we'll say that side B is 4 square units long, okay? Okay, so now let's take those sides and square them. We're going to make a square out of side A. So if we make a square out of this, it needs to be a 3 by 3 square. So 3 by 3. Okay, so then we have side A that we squared. It's a 3 by 3 square. Now let's take side B and we'll square it. Well, if this is 4 square units long, we're going to make a 4 by 4 square. Okay. All right, again, so now we've made a square out of this side. Okay, so now the Pythagorean theorem says that if we take the square of this leg plus the square of this leg and we add these two together, it should equal the square of this leg. Okay, so let's try it. So let's take all of these and we're going to place them over here and see if that works. So this side we're going to say is 5 square units long. And let me move it this way so you can see that. Okay, so that looks like that worked. If we take this side and square it, plus this side and square it, it should equal side C, our hypotenuse squared, and that looks like that worked. Okay, so now let's take a look at that using the actual formula. So we said that side A was 3 units long, so A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Side A was 3 units long, correct? Okay, so we're going to put here, and we squared it. Side B, our other leg, was 4 Cheez-Its long, right? And so we took that side and we squared it. And then side C, we said that was 5 Cheez-Its long, so 5 units squared. Let's square that. Okay, so 3 times 3 is 9. 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. 5 squared, 5 times 5 is 25. So let's take these two now and add these two together. 9 plus 16, let's complete this side. 25 equals 25. So because that's true, sides 3, a right triangle with side lengths 3, 4, and 5 units long is a right triangle. We were able just to prove that a squared plus b squared does in fact equal c squared. Okay, tune into my next video and I'm going to show you how to solve more problems using the Pythagorean theorem.